All right, hello everybody. Strong cold front will slide through central Texas tonight, Saturday night. Behind it, a very windy and cold Sunday, and then Monday morning, I think an area-wide freeze with temperatures as cold as the mid-20s for parts of central Texas. So with that, let's get into things, and I want to start just by going through a bunch of the data with you. So we have good high-res data now off the extended HRRR model. So you can see on the top right, this is 11 o'clock this evening, Saturday evening. Front moving into our northern areas by midnight 1 a.m. This thing is coming through. And look at the temperature forecast for tomorrow. Kind of an interesting one where temperatures through the first half of the day especially could still be falling. So this is Sunday morning at 8 a.m. Low 40s in Austin. It's in the upper 30s over parts of the hill country. And look at this. We keep going into noon. Temperatures could continue to drop or just kind of hover in the 40s, and we'll stay that way. I don't think we're going to warm up very much heading into the afternoon. This model is actually one of the colder ones. Has Austin only at 40 degrees for the afternoon. I think it could be more along the lines of mid 40s, but I think you get the idea. It's going to be very chilly. Before we move forward into Monday morning, which is when we expect the widespread freeze, I want to talk about the wind here. So let's backtrack a little bit. Here, just the sustained wind. So you can see as that front blows in tonight, again, midnight or just after. The windiest weather Sunday is going to be the first half of the day, and then the wind will gradually lighten and die down as we get into the second part of the day. This is the max wind gust swath, though, so this shows you the strongest wind gust. I think a good chunk of this is going to be during the morning, like overnight, early morning of Sunday, but you can see wind gust as high as 35 to 40 miles per hour will be a possibility. So let's switch back over here, and let's go through the wind chills as this front is coming in. And what I want to do here, let's actually zoom in. I apologize, I know I'm moving the screen here. So we'll zoom in here to Central Texas. Here is, all right, so you can see the time. This will take us into 7 a.m. Sunday. Feels like it's 43. I apologize, we're still in the actual temperature. Here's the feels like. So 7 a.m. feels like 36. It feels like upper 20s, low 30s over the hill country. And as we go through the day, because of this wind and the chilly weather, I mean, we're talking feels like temperatures that really like all day are going to be in the 30s, low 40s max. And then look at this. We keep going into Monday morning. And the wind is going to die down a little bit. There'll still be a breeze. But as the temperatures drop, we're looking at wind chills that are like low to mid 20s area wide for Monday morning. So now let's flip over to the air temperatures. This is just one model. I'm going to show you what I think might be a little bit more of a realistic forecast. But this particular model data actually brings Austin down to 29 degrees. I want to look at the model blend here. So we're going to go over to the minimum temperatures. So here are the minimum temperatures Monday morning. Remember, Austin in town at Camp Mabry still has not had a freeze. I think that we now look pretty likely to get that Monday morning. So even in central Austin, a light freeze, and we're looking at mid and upper 20s Monday morning for many areas outside of Austin. Williamson County, really cold out in the hill country. Yeah, it's going to be very cold for Monday morning. So let me switch over to the slides real quick. This cold front, guys, it is potent. The cool down behind it, though, is not going to last very long. So Monday afternoon, we're in the mid and upper 50s, still pretty cool. But then Tuesday in the morning, low 40s, 60s for the afternoon, 70s Wednesday, and then it's going to be like 70s and low 80s as we go to Thursday and Friday. And you can see this will take us to the 23rd, a couple days before Christmas. And yeah, I think the odds continue to point towards potentially a warm Christmas here in Central Texas. Here's the 6 to 10 day outlook. So this would be the 19th of this month through the 23rd. Very high likelihood, slam dunk of above average temperatures and drier than normal weather during that same time frame. So yes, potent cold front coming in. It's going to be windy and cold Sunday and a very cold Monday morning. But after that, I think we will shift our focus to some warmer weather. That's a quick update. Y'all have a good rest of your day. I'll keep the updates coming.